have been responded.
Ashley is going to rank the MCU superheroes, and I'm going to make fun of her.
Ashley.
What's going on, everybody? We want to welcome you to episode 11 of the Jacob and Ashley Show.
The Ashley and Jacob Show.
Hey, y'all. This week, we got something real quick for y'all. If you have already noticed by the timestamp on this video, we ain't doing that much this week.
Nope, not at all.
So we're going to get right to it. Ash.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about what you've been doing.
Oh, forget you then.
Hey. So we're going to skip that. If y'all want to know, Ash has not been doing nothing.
Nope.
She beat Horizon and then she stopped everything.
I took a break.
Yep, she took a break. I have done Monster Hunter. What's it called? Rise. It's a great game. I would advise people to just try. Like if you tried Monster Hunter, it was too slow. Just go try it out because they completely sped up how the game plays. Like everything feels faster. So that's my short version of what we've been doing this week. Ash, what we've been co-oping together, working title.
Fortnite.
Yep, Fortnite. Matt Singer. Who went home this week? Logan Paul went home this week. Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah.
So Logan Paul went home. We started Godzilla vs. Kong, but actually fell asleep an hour in. We were going to talk about that this episode.
The wild card.
Oh, yeah. They had the crab wild card, and we don't know who they are.
Nope.
All right, there you go. So there you go. That's everything. So we're going to get right to it with our main topic this week.
Yeah.
Ashley is going to rank the MCU superheroes, and I'm going to make fun of her.
Ashley.
So we went to tiermaker.com and we found a list. I think it's 38 heroes.
I just want you to know that I was not prepared for the amount of superheroes that is on this list.
That is perfectly fine.
I was thinking of like the A-list of the superheroes, not like even the ones that are passerbyers.
Yeah, we're going to rank them all.
Okay.
We're going to rank them all. So this list, it goes in alphabetical order. So there will be no bias except for Ashley's bias. It's going to be all on display.
There's a lot of it.
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of questions, a lot of answers, and probably a lot of yelling. All right, Ashley.
I doubt it.
Get to it. First up on the docket, we got Ant-Man.
Oh, no.
Where are you putting Ant-Man? So from top to bottom, we have the super best of the best. The next tier is super good heroes. After that, super okay. After that, super meh. And after that is super nope.
Super nope. There's a couple of those.
All right. So Ant-Man, Ashley, where you putting him?
Okay, one. Does Ant-Man have a superpower?
Ant-Man's superpower is a super suit that makes him smaller, and he has also learned how to make it go bigger.
Okay.
So he is both Ant-Man and Giant Man.
Now I'm going to say something.
Go ahead.
Whenever I see Ant-Man fighting, he always looks like a stumbling fool.
He trained when he first did it. He was a stumbling fool, but he trained. Remember, because he had to learn how to like go through the keyhole.
Yeah,
and then he had to he kept hitting it, and he was learning. Yeah, once he learned how to do it, and he was better.
He still seems like a stumbling fool through like fighting scenes, like in like what was it? It wasn't Avengers Endgame. It was what was it?
Ant-Man and Wasp.
No, not that one. The Captain America
Civil
versus
War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seemed like a bumbling fool on that one.
He had it really. That was funny because they took him down like an AT-AT from Star Wars. Because the little walking thingy, and the Spider-Man was swinging around him and made him fall. That was really funny.
Yeah.
So Ashley, where you ranking Ant-Man?
I'm gonna say Ant-Man is okay.
Super okay?
He kind of reminds... Yeah, I guess so, yeah. He's super okay.
Oh, to be fair, too, he's not even the smart Ant-Man. He's like the second generation Ant-Man.
Yeah,
who
he
just
seems
gets all of
dumb.
Hank Pym's tech. All right, we're going to move on. We got a lot of heroes to rank. Next up, Black Panther.
Oh.
I don't think anything needs to be said here, right? Super best of the best.
Yes.
All right, we gonna move on. We don't have to discuss it. There's no negotiation.
Don't question me.
Best. If you think Black Panther is not one of the best heroes, you can fight us. Like, you can meet us at our house at.
Meet me outside.
Yeah, you can come right there to our house and come fight us. Again, that's at. All right, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Black Widow.
We know how I feel about her.
It starts already.
She's going down to the super nope.
All right.
She's pointless to me.
Oh, man. So, she was the sacrifice to get the Soul Stone in Endgame. And you can't even put her in Black Widow. She gave her life so that the universe could be saved.
That was so nice of her.
And you gonna keep her in dope? Mm-hmm. All right.
That was so nice of her. Mm-hmm. That was really, I mean, she is a hero.
Mm-hmm.
She is a hero.
Don't talk to me. Bucky Barnes. We're moving on. Bucky Barnes.
Okay, Bucky Barnes. Bucky Barnes
AKA the Winter Soldier.
/ the brainwashed monster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
He had like a mechanical arm.
Yes, it was a vibranium arm, if I remember correctly. So when he went to Wakanda, I think they made him a new vibranium arm.
So was he like strong?
I think he did take the super soldier serum.
Okay.
So where are you ranking him?
I like Bucky. I'm gonna say he is super good.
Okay. All right, next up we have Captain America.
Captain America.
Where you ranking him?
Well, he's America's captain. Okay, what is up with Captain America? He's strong. He's fast.
He was as skinny and shrimpy as my cousin. You know which cousin I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then he took the serum and he literally is jacked like a linebacker.
So he took a serum.
He took a serum, but they gave it to him because of his courage. And as I remember the thing when they had the grenade that fell on the ground and all the other soldiers
he jumped on
the grenade. Uh-huh. Yeah. So his thing is he has the right heart, the right mind to be Captain America.
He's a good guy.
Yes.
He's a good guy with flaws.
Yes.
I like Captain America.
Where you putting him? Come on.
I'm gonna put him at the super best of the best.
Super best of the. I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna put him in super good. I
was leaning toward it. I was like.
Okay. All right. Super best of the best. All right. Next up is Captain Marvel, who's only had one movie.
It's hard to judge that with one movie.
Again, this is MCU. You can judge it off of whatever criteria you want. So you can be like, her movie was super okay. And throw her. You know
what makes me upset?
What?
Is that Captain Marvel was supposed to be strong enough to stop Thanos. And it really disappointed me that she didn't. And then
I heard there was a rumor.
Iron Man died.
I heard there was a rumor that they had Captain Marvel to play a bigger part in Endgame, but after the reception of her movie, they were like, and they kind of rewrote things. But take it what you will. Where you ranking Captain Marvel?
That still makes me upset because Iron Man died.
I understand. Where you ranking Captain Marvel?
I'm gonna put. Oh God!
Come on, just put it where your instinct.
I'm gonna put her at super good heroes.
Super good heroes. Okay. Moving on. One of my favorites,
Doctor Who. Strange.
I mean, he is that too. Doctor Strange, Sherlock Holmes. Where you putting Sherlock Holmes?
Okay. I remember his story. He got his power from going to that lady, right?
Yes. The ancient one who is also on this list.
She's crazy.
Anyway. But yeah, so he learned how to code the universe. Anyway, Doctor
His power
Strange
is pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and I'm gonna have to just automatically put him at best of the best.
Yeah,
I like Doctor Strange.
That's what I'm talking about. Next up, we got Drax, played by my boy Batista.
I like Drax, but he's not that strong. He's just really. I mean, like he is really strong.
Strong.
Stop.
Okay, go ahead.
He is really strong. As strong
as Captain America.
But when it comes to
if not stronger.
Okay, but that's it. Like, he's strong, but then he's dumb.
He
So
is dumb
it
as
really
fuck.
don't. Like, sometimes he like kind of gets people in trouble sometimes with his
Okay.
stupidity.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to put Drax with super okay.
Super okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't despise him as a character, but he's just, as a superhero, he's not.
Okay.
Like, he couldn't save the world by himself. He's in a group of people.
That is true. That's why he got locked up at the beginning of Guardians. Okay. Next up, we have Falcon. I'm just going to go ahead and slide him on my screen to Super Note. Go ahead and slide him on yours. I already know. That's where it's going to go.
Falcon,
I'm not going to fight you. We've been fighting forever. Next up, we have Gamora.
Okay, Gamora.
She is daughter of Thanos, sister to
Adopted daughter.
Adopted daughter, yes, of
Technically, forcibly taken daughter. I wouldn't even consider her his daughter because he's just a piece of garbage that kidnapped somebody.
He shed a tear over her.
Oh my gosh, I gotta kill you. Sorry.
An adoptive sister to Nebula.
I like her acting-ish.
Okay.
But
Careful where you tread, because I like her as an actress.
I know you do.
Okay, go ahead.
But she's all right.
Uh-huh.
She's not the best.
I didn't say she was the best.
She's
I
no
said I
A-lister.
like her. She isn't. Oh my gosh. We will fight over this.
All right, y'all.
She's totes an A-list celebrity.
Is she?
Yes. Before she got Guardians of the Galaxy, she was an A-list celebrity.
She's like an A- lister. Like, she's not an A+ lister.
Are you kidding right now?
Is she? What is she in? I don't really remember everything.
Zoe Saldana. Let me find her IMDb. She was in
that,
Avatar.
Oh, she's her. Oh yeah.
She was
I forgot about that.
She was in the 2009 Star Trek as Uhura. Cause she's done like stuff before.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't think she's an A+er.
She played Nina Simone.
She's like an A- to me. She played Nina Simone.
She played Nina Simone in the movie Nina Simone.
I don't even know if I want to see that. I don't even know if I want to see. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry.
She was Colombiana.
I'm gonna put her
Takers.
with super okay.
Super okay.
Bye. Hey, at least she's not. I almost want to put her as super meh, but hey, I'm not doing that.
All right. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right, super okay.
Is my favorite.
Next up is Groot. You go ahead and slide him in the super best of the best.
I'm sorry, but he's the best to me.
Next up is my boy Hawkeye.
Well, we know where he goes.
Super
nope.
I thought he was super mad. No, that's not what you said.
I don't remember that. Did
he
I?
was last week's episode. You said that he was just like meh, but he wasn't in the nope category. Like when you saw him coming.
But here's the thing.
His superpower is he has a really good vision. That's his superpower.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Other than that, he's a regular dude.
All right.
You still gonna put him in the nope?
Okay, I'll put him in Superman.
I
He's
was
not a
about to
nope.
say.
I don't like despise him as a character. But he's not like, oh, I should have my own movie. Please don't. Please don't.
Next up is your red and white commander, Erois, aka Idris Elba.
Hey, Idris!
AKA Heimdall.
Also, it's not Irois.
It is.
No, that's not who
that's
I call.
Odric. That's right. It's Odric.
It's
Idris
Odric.
Elba. Idris Elba. Where you ranking?
I don't even know. He's not. He's like halfway. He's not even in the movies, really. Ish. He's like a. He's almost like a. What do you call those people in the background of movies? Extras.
He's not an extra.
He's
he
an
has
extra
lines.
with lines.
He died and sent Hawk to the earth. He had very key points. And
I know.
Thor, the third Thor, he was the
that.
one on Asgard, like protecting all the Asgardians while Hela was just tearing stuff up.
I remember that.
Where you putting him? I'm not gonna argue no more. Where you putting him?
I remember that.
Where you putting him?
Superman.
What?
I'm like, okay, I know Idris Elba is fine, but
That's not what this is about.
It doesn't carry him.
Okay, whatever. He only controls the Bifrost. Whatever. Anyway, moving on to Hawk. You better tread yourself lightly.
He opens a gateway that people gave him the power to do.
We're moving on to Hawk. You better tread yourself lightly because it's my second favorite superhero.
I love Hawk.
You throwing him in the best of the best?
He's the best.
All right, throw him in the best of the best. You got Iron Man. I already know where you putting him.
He's the best around. I'm going to do that because I'm sorry. I actually have a very big bias for Iron Man. One, I just like Iron Man. He's super great. He's cocky and everything. I don't really like that part of him, but he's a genius. And he makes genius things, and then he makes other people into superheroes with his genius abilities.
Okay.
You know, like Don Cheadle. He wasn't nothing before that.
Oh.
You know, he ain't going to best of best.
Oh.
But either way, I love Iron Man. My mom, he was her favorite superhero. So I'm just going to keep him on up there. Best of the best.
Okay. One of my favorite characters from Thor Ragnarok, Korg.
I don't even remember him.
The leader of the rebellion. He was actually played by the director of Thor Ragnarok, Taika Waititi.
I don't even remember him.
You don't remember him in his Hawaiian shirts? You really don't remember Korg.
It's been a minute since I've seen Ragnarok.
Babe,
recently just saw it last year.
Like the best lines in all of Thor Ragnarok. Well, not all of them, but he had some pretty great moments. You tell him you don't remember him. Super note.
Yeah, he's pointless to me.
Wow, you go to upset two people with that.
Okay, two people. I'm sorry.
Next up is sometimes superhero, sometimes.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like,
villain.
He's a superhero.
Loki. I mean,
I'm sorry. He's okay.
I think in 2 they teamed up. By 3 he was acting. By Ragnarok he was acting up again, but then they teamed up at the end of that.
They're making a Loki show, right?
They are.
Okay, so it's gonna be hard to like judge him until I see that. But at the same time, he's just so wishy-washy on being a good hero. I'm gonna put him at super. When he is good, he's good. Like I like him when he's good. Now. So I'm gonna say Superman.
I'm like, you dancing around it.
I like the character he plays.
Mm-hmm.
As a superhero, he's garbage.
Okay. Next up, we have Mantis.
I like Mantis, even though she's pointless.
You like her more than Drax. I can't believe you still put Korg in the super dope category. I'm telling you.
I think Mantis is actually more pointless than Drax. I'm like, all she does is feel people's emotions and like read their minds.
She had that great moment in Infinity War where she basically like put Thanos into like a sleeping state.
Yeah, remember
in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, she helped Ego go to sleep. Like that was her whole deal. It's like, I help Ego sleep.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm a sleeping pill. Like, she's super.
But where you put her, gonna stand on your morals.
Super nope.
Super nope.
She's pointless.
Oh, okay.
She would be nothing. She would be nothing with no one. Like if she had nobody, if it was her and Drax, they would still not be a good team. Like it would still be a bad team to me. I feel like they wouldn't be able to save America.
Okay.
Let alone Earth.
Okay. Next up is Nebula.
I like Nebula, even though she's been brainwashed by her father, or at least not like brainwashed, but like kind of like forced to be the way she is.
Yeah. She had a really good arc in Endgame, man.
I loved her.
Oh man, she had a really good arc. Where you putting Nebula?
She really came up as a superhero. Like she really came up in the end, you know? I'm gonna put her next to her sister.
After all of that? I really like her. She had a great arc. Yeah, she's super okay.
She is okay. I do like her, but she's just not superhero best of the best. You know, she's not up there. She's not.
All right, next up we have what I think is the most underutilized character in the MCU.
And one of the best actors.
Nick Fury, Sam Jackson.
I love Samuel L. Jackson.
Were you oh, you know what? I forgot. In Captain Marvel, he was there the whole time. And in Spider-Man, he was pretty there. But a lot of the times, man, they be making Nick Fury seem like a flight risk. Anyway, where you got Nick Fury?
He was more like a cleaner upper. He cleaned up messes.
Nah. I mean, I know he's the head of S.H.I.E.L.D., but still. Anyway, Nick Fury, where you got Nick Fury?
What is Nick Fury's power?
He's a regular human being. He's a totally regular human being. He's the head of S.H.I.E.L.D., though.
I'm like,
so
honestly,
if Black Widow is on this list, you have to put Nick Fury on just because he controls S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything that it does. And now he's over S.W.O.R.D. So he's always been considered a superhero, even though he's has no powers.
He just helps the superheroes.
I'm assuming you're putting him in the super nope category.
I almost want to. I really like him though. Like as an actor, he's great. He's above every actor on that list of super nope. But as a superhero, he's not a superhero. Like he couldn't save America. He couldn't save Ohio. Maybe he might be. He might be able to save Ohio, but he would only be able to save Ohio by using other people to do that. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
So
where are you putting him?
Maybe it depends on what the threat is.
Where you putting him?
Super nope.
All right.
I like you though.
Next up,
you're great. It's a great character.
All right. Next up, we have the All-Father Odin. Father to Thor, adoptive father to Loki, conqueror of worlds, former now peacemaker, now dead.
Odin was not the best father.
Nah, fam. The fact that he just locked one of his daughters away is like...
He was like the father with no feelings. Like, I'll show you my love by punishing you.
Oh, man. So where you throwing Odin?
What was his power?
Oh,
the Thor, the rock,
super powerful. Like, yeah.
I thought he just had like a weapon that was powerful.
No, he put the enchantment on Thor's hammer. You know, whosoever.
So was he a warlock? This hammer,
if they be worthy, yada yada. He wasn't a warlock, but I mean,
he had magic.
They all use magic in
really? Because Thor doesn't seem very magical. He just seems like he uses that hammer.
Remember at the end of Ragnarok, he was like, Thor is the god of lightning. You don't need the hammer. And then Thor figured out, like, I have lightning, and he just turned his Raven switch on.
I forgot about that.
But again, they're all like that.
You said I am lightning.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because that just sounds so dumb. I am lightning.
he may have. Did he say that? Let us know in the comments below. Anyway. But yeah, so Odin is super powerful. The thing is, Odin just doesn't get involved.
Okay, so he's not really a superhero?
No. Okay. Well, he is, but not in our sense. But he still is a super powered.
But he didn't seem. I thought he didn't really do good stuff. Well, he ended up being. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused between Odin and
Loki
Odin.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. So where are you going to put him? I'm assuming you're putting him in the meh category.
I kind of want to put him in super nope for the fact that he didn't do anything.
You have a lot more heroes in the nope category than I thought you would.
He just don't do nothing.
All right, throw him in the nope then.
Like he might have powers, okay, but like he don't even be like, hey, y'all, no, if it's meant for them to perish, they will perish. Oh well, that's not a superhero. They don't do that.
You can't step in at every aspect. Anyway, super nope. Moving on.
He didn't step in at most, but okay.
Moving on. Okoye.
She's not the best of the best.
She's not a super powered individual.
She's not?
No. Because I'm gonna stop you right there. Because you didn't put 5, 1, 2, 3. You put 3 non-super powered individuals in the super note. And you knocked down Gamora because she was not super powered.
I didn't knock down Gamora.
Yes, you did. You was like, and she's not super powered. Slap. So I'm just letting you know, Okoye is not super powered at all.
But I really like her.
All right, go on.
I like her more than Black Widow and Falcon.
You just like her because you like Michonne from The Walking Dead.
But she's also a really good actor.
Okay, where you putting
better than both a Falcon and...
Well, anyway, where you putting Okoye?
I'm gonna, as a superhero, because she can't save the world, I'm gonna put her in meh.
Put her in meh? Okay. Next up, we have Pepper Potts. Now, she is in this category because if you remember in Endgame, she took on her superhero identity from the comics, Rescue.
Wow.
Where she wears the armor.
She's armor? Actually the armor that Iron Man made.
Yeah, she's actually out there, and she is.
So she's just like Ant-Man, just using somebody else's work.
I mean, but you still got to be brave to go risk your life, fam.
That
against
is
Thanos.
true. That is true.
Like, come on, you can't.
She was out there
Go
fighting?
against? Like, if somebody
she was out
like,
there fighting?
Yes.
In a suit?
Yes.
When did she learn how to fight?
First of all, she's used Stark Tech before, and that's not the first time Tony's thrown her in a suit. No, she's not always been a fighter. So she just
automatically just like, but hey, I can fight people now. I'm assuming that because Tony does training regimens every day, and she was married to Tony, it's just assumed that she was training at some point with him, maybe in his sparring sessions or working out. Like, she still had her own regiments and stuff like that. Yeah. It's just it's like such a flash. I can't tell if she's a good hero or not.
Hey, you're ranking her based on where you want to put her.
Plus, she also was just wearing Iron Man suit. Just like, he's like, wasn't a superhero for like thousands of movies.
Where you want to put her?
I'm going to put her in meh.
Okay. Moving on is Phil Coulson, one of the most retcon faux superheroes ever. But
I don't actually like his character.
I'm assuming super nope.
Yeah.
Next up is Quicksilver, aka Pietro. Where you putting
Pietro is really fast.
And he was like, I didn't see that coming, and then he died after he got shot.
That was really sad. I mean, like, is that a good superhero when you're supposed to be so fast that you can almost see it ahead of time?
He saved somebody who didn't know they was about to get killed. I think he saved a boy or something.
The boy didn't know he was about to get killed?
Yeah, or Tony. It was somebody. Somebody was down and one of the Ultrons was about to shoot him.
I thought he could see it coming, though.
No, he blocked them.
No, I just thought...
I think he said, like, bet you didn't see that. He said something like that. I
thought he could be so fast that he could see into the future.
No,
he's not that
powerful.
No,
you're thinking about the Flash. Yeah, Flash is basically the thing that makes everything go wrong in the DC universe, and right sometimes. Anyway, Quicksilver, Pietro, where you got him? Nope or meh. I feel it coming. How
many movies was he in?
He was in the 3/4 of a movie before he died.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know nothing about Pietro. Or the fact that he just wasn't that great. I'm like,
wow. Man's gave his life. He wasn't that great.
When I talk about superheroes, I don't mean like, oh, he's willing to do this. I'm like, yeah, that makes you a hero. You know,
he was
policemen, firemen, they all do that. But guess what? They're not superheroes.
He was a super speed human being that gave his life for somebody else. And you like, nope. Throw him away.
I didn't say throw him away.
All right, so where you putting him? Then?
I'm good. Why are you criticizing me?
It's my job.
Because I'm criticizing everybody else.
Exactly, that's my job. To call you to the carpet.
I'm gonna say he's Superman.
Okay.
Because he didn't make it.
All right. Next up, we have Rocket Raccoon, played by Bradley Cooper, who I still can't believe does that voice.
Isn't it funny?
It's
weird.
Even when I see him, like when they did like the behind the scenes of him doing the voice, I'm like, there's no way that's Bradley Cooper. He does it so freaking well.
I know. Bradley Cooper's a good actor.
He is. All right, where you putting Rocket Raccoon? He had a good arc in Endgame as well.
Well, he is a scientific animal.
Yep. So he was experimented on to have superpowers. He can talk. He's super intelligent.
What's his superpowers besides
I just
wielding
said he
guns?
Can talk. He has super intelligence, and he loves guns.
I mean, I guess if talking is a superpower for an animal.
For a raccoon? That sure is a superpower.
For an animal. I've never thought about superpowers for an animal before. Like, ooh.
See,
okay, this is what I'm going to say. I just wish they would have just grouped the Guardians of the Galaxy all together.
Nah, that's cheating.
But they fit well, and they would be the best of the best all together. They build on each other. I should just put them all at the best of the best because they're all up there together.
No. I'm making you rank them individually. Can't put them all in the best of the best. You already put, matter of fact, it's really funny. You actually put Drax, Gamora, and Nebula in the super okay category. That's because they're garbage
alone.
All right, then keep it going. Put Rocket in the super okay category. The only one that's in the best of the best is Groot for you.
Because I love Groot. He's the most funny. He brings happiness to people.
Okay. Next up, I mean, Drax brings happiness to people. They all bring happiness in their own way.
I'm sorry, but I'm not Thor, but Groot brings the most happiness out of all of them.
Okay.
To me.
Okay. Next up, we have Scarlet Witch.
She's amazing.
You best of the best?
She's the best. After seeing WandaVision, like, it really opened my eyes even more to her. Because, like, really, she was kind of, like, halfway washed over
she
in
was
some
a real
of the
side
movies.
character.
She really was. So they really didn't bring her out. But after seeing WandaVision, I'm like, she's the woman.
Okay. Next up, we have Shuri, sister to Black Panther. Mm-hmm. And she is smart even for Wakanda.
She is really smart.
She's like, that's what
she basically makes their technology.
She is Iron Man smart. I'll say that. Yeah. Shuri, though, where you got Shuri?
For right now, where she is she is, I'm going to put her as Super Good Heroes.
Okay. So that's our third hero in Super Good Heroes. I was waiting. Okay, next up, we got my boy.
I'm doing like the super cliche, super best of the best, but they just are.
If you rank Spider-Man at anything less than the super best of the best, I will never forgive you. Are you putting him in Super Good Heroes?
No.
Then where are you putting him? Where are you putting him?
Sometimes I feel like when Spider-Man wins a fight, I sometimes feel like in his storylines that it's kind of like a fluke. Like they just like, hey, we're just gonna make you win.
Spider-Man,
just because you're Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is as smart as Iron Man.
He's smart, yes.
But
he doesn't build anything. He just has abilities.
Literally has no superpowers, and you put him in the best of the best. His thing is super smart. He has that. Well, most of the criminals that he fights and bad guys that he fights are actually stronger than him, like Rhino, and he has learned to outsmart them.
That's true.
And beat them.
That's true.
And juggle his dual life of making no money and not getting paid for being a superhero.
You're right.
And then having a job and being smart. And you gotta put him in the Super Good Heroes!
I didn't say I wasn't going to put him in the Super Good Heroes. Where are you putting him?
Tell me where.
I just wanted to make you suffer.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's going. He's going to the super best of the best. What's wrong with you? I just want you to know, guys, I was very, very much peer pressured by my husband. But at the same time, I actually really like Superman. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Superman. I actually really, really like Spider-Man.
All right. Next up is Stan Lee.
I don't even understand this.
Okay, there's a theory going around that Stan Lee is actually a watcher in the Marvel Universe.
What's a watcher?
They're basically people that stand outside of time and see everything that's going on.
I'm not going to say nothing. I love Stan Lee just as much as any other fanboy, fangirl. I'm going to put him at Super Nope. Because he's not a superhero at all. He's literally a standby man. He is literally, y'all know it. He just thought, oh man, it's like over there. Like, not saying like that's all he is in life, but in the movies, he's just like that random old man, like, oh, look at that.
You are hurting me. I feel like if we had more subscribers and viewers, I feel like this would be the moment where we get canceled. Like, Ashley put Stan Lee in the Super Nope.
But tell me, if
I would put him in Super Okay. He doesn't do anything.
Okay,
but it feels weird to have a movie without Stan Lee. Anyway, Star-Lord, where you putting my boy Peter Quill?
I like Peter Quill. But just like all the other Guardians of the Galaxy, they can't do nothing.
So you gonna put him in Super
themselves.
Okay just to balance it out?
Yeah,
just keep it okay.
Like they're literally okay all together, but when you combine their powers in the galaxy, then they become the best of the best.
I just want y'all to know that Ashley said the Guardians of the Galaxy was her favorite superhero group in the MCU.
They are.
So to watch her rank all 5 except for Groot in the super okay category is really confusing to me.
Groot is my favorite of all. He's almost my favorite superhero, period.
Next up, we have the Ancient One, trainer of
Wasn't she like actually the evil one?
No.
Or was I confused?
She just did things that may not have been by the book. Like she drew strength from Dormammu.
She's really powerful.
Yes, very.
But what did she really do?
Yeah, she protects, like, all of the sorcerers. They protect the Earth from not only otherworldly threats, but other dimensional threats.
She's not one of my favorites. Based on a superhero, then the fact that she protected the Earth for so long, despite using dark powers to stay young. But I guess she kind of did it to use so she could, like, protect the Earth for longer.
Yes.
I'm gonna put her at the best of the best.
Wow. Really?
I mean, she did a grand thing as a superhero.
All right. Hands in there. Okay.
She's not my favorite though. Like, not even close.
Wow. Okay. Next up we got Thor. I'm assuming he's super best of the best.
I like Thor. Besides his good looks. He's strong.
Super best of the best?
And he's powerful.
So super best of the best.
Yes.
I'm like you really did it like, super okay. Next up we have Vision.
Oh, you already know. Come on now.
Super best of the best. All right, move on. War Machine.
I'm sorry.
You gonna put him in the nopes? You cannot put
I'm
him
not putting him in the nopes.
Okay, where you putting him?
In the meh.
You can't even put him in the super okay?
Jeez, this is a hard one. Yeah. I'm looking at all these, and I just feel I gotta put him in meh. I'm sorry.
Put him in meh.
Next
up is Wasp. She on her suit, she can fly. That's the only thing different. Oh, and she can't go giant, so she can shrink, but she can fly, unlike Ant-Man.
I guess I'll put her in super okay.
Okay.
Since Ant-Man is there, and they do the same thing, except she doesn't go big.
She's actually smart though.
Even though, is it kind of strange? Yeah. Is it weird that when Ant-Man goes really big, that he goes so slow? I don't get that.
We're not going to talk about the science and all of that. We're going to move on to Wong. You going to put him in the super nope? I feel like you have all the comedic... Why not put him in nope?
He literally has superpowers.
You have the rest of the comedic relief, except for Drax.
I wouldn't put him in super nope.
Okay.
Because he was like a serious superhero. Like, right. he tried to save people.
Where are you putting him?
I would put him, honestly, I would put him in super okay.
Super okay. All right. Last up is Yondu.
Look, man,
this was one of the hardest deaths in the MCU.
I want to say, before he died, he really did come up.
Man.
I feel like he paid off his crime dues.
Yeah. No, he did. He definitely did. Man. He paid him off in the first one.
I just want you to know, I have never bawled in my life for a villain. Ever. I have never cried my eyes out for a death. Ever.
Let's go and slide him up to super best of the best.
I just love Yondu. I mean, even as a villain, I loved Yondu. It was hard.
He wasn't a villain.
He was like
he was just a secondary antagonist.
I love Yondu. Okay. And his little whistle.
Just own it.
He's just amazing.
Okay, now, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do two things. Who is on this list the worst character on the list? Now that you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nopes, super nopes. Who is the super nope? Who is like the bottom?
The worst.
The worst of the worst.
The worst character or the worst superhero?
As you have ranked them, you rank them based on what? You said their superhero-ness?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So who is the worst?
If this is based on superhero
on the list,
then I think Stan Lee might be at the bottom.
All right, you heard it here first. Stan Lee is the worst in the MCU.
The worst what?
The worst in the MCU, says Ashley. That's the headline.
It's not. It's the worst superhero because why? What's
I
the
cannot
answer?
believe that you would besmirch the legacy of Stan Lee. For shame.
He's not a superhero.
For shame. Anyway, moving on.
Ooh, the best of the best.
Yep. So on our best, we have Black Panther, Groot, Captain America, Doctor Strange.
Oh, there he is.
Hulk, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, the Ancient One, which again I'm really surprised about, Thor, Vision, and Yondu. Who is the best of the super best of the best?
Gosh, this is hard.
Iron Man has a really good redemption arc in the MCU.
If I put Doctor Strange up against Iron Man, I think Iron Man would die.
We're not talking about strength. We're just talking about...
I'm just talking about... Well, yes, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're talking about from a superhero perspective.
Yes. A superhero perspective. What were you saying? What was your argument for Iron Man?
Iron Man has a great redemption arc in the MCU. And if you if you watch him in Iron Man 1, he's a completely egocentric, self-centered man.
Yes.
And by the time you get to, because I think there was even a quote in Avengers Endgame, not Avengers Endgame, in the original Avengers, where Captain America basically calls Iron Man out. He was like, if you had to make the call in the split play where you had to choose to save yourself or somebody else, you couldn't make it. And then by the time Endgame rolls around, Iron Man is the one to make that play and to sacrifice his life for the entire universe.
That's true. It's so true. It's really true.
And Captain America gets on that alone just because he is worthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I said. So in between them, and then Black Panther runs the country, and he's sitting on all this technology and vibranium. Eventually he's like, we need to spread this technology out to the world, and makes a giant decision in the MCU. So it's between those four. Thor, not so much. Thor,
I didn't put Thor on mine at all.
Yeah. In the MCU, Thor kind of doesn't even matter. He's a play into it. He does make some integral moves, but it's nothing like...
Thor's a good superhero, but yes. I wouldn't put him at the best. Yeah. I would not.
All right, so who you got?
Iron Man.
Okay, Iron Man. You heard it here finally. She's got it. Iron Man.
I choose Iron Man.
Okay. So that's it for our episode this week. I got an Xbox Series X coming, so it'll get here. And when it gets here, I'll have updates. We'll have updates for you all next week.
I feel defeated with this list.
We may have updates for you all next week. We probably will do hopefully a real short episode because I'm coming up on my birthday. So trying not to do too much extra in the next week as I kind of wind down from Easter and everything else that has entailed for me. Ashley, before we go, is there anything that you wanted to say to the people?
Yeah, I want to hopefully look, you guys. Just don't hold this list against me. And subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can know when the next episode comes out. Thank you.
Well, this has been another episode of the Jacob and Ashley Show.
The Ashley and Jacob Show.
We thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you have a great day.
See ya.
Well, this has been another episode. Oh, my voice is cracking now. All right. Pumpkin hours. Yay, my favorite.